What's up, folks? This is Omar Hosea. Be real. Just was thinking. I really didn't want to feel like. I really didn't want to feel like. It's crazy, huh? Right? Poor grammar. I really didn't feel like doing a video right now. I really didn't. But there's nobody else to talk to right now, so I'll just share this with you. It came from some meetings. Just to get outside of my own head, listen to other people's problems. And what I'm noticing when I go to these meetings is that they're talking about stuff, the same stuff over and over again since I've been sober, which is 2000. Once again, I'll never be clean because of my injuries. I don't do narcotics, so I'm in. And so, in saying that, I've been trying to reestablish a relationship with my mom, my dad, you know what I mean? And we put people on the spot who say they love you and they care about you. And then when you remind yourself after you've changed, there's a blinker that comes on and say, hey, there was people that said that they love you and they care about you, and that if you really ever needed some real help, that they would support you. May not support you as in be your total foundation, because only for me, God is the Creator, is my foundation, and they're just the fragments of His power. And I noticed that some people choose to use their own will instead of the will of the Most High because they know they can help you out your situation. And in their own mind, they thinking that you want them to fix the whole problem, as if it was a problem. When it's just only a situation. But I say all that to say this. I've been trying to talk to my pops, and I've been asking him, tell me how you feel about me, man. Ever since I was a child, you never gave me a key. I never had access to your house. I never had access to you, period. Before I was on drugs, when I was on drugs, and now I'm free from that stuff. And so I had high hopes of coming and building up on the company that me and one of my buddies helped build up. And I only mention what my buddy helped build up because I brought him in as a child. We was already going to work and stuff. And all my hopes just got shot to hell, and all my dreams got shot to hell by this man. Because one day he sent me a text. I was homeless. He had a 13-bedroom house. You know what I mean? Now he got a condo, 3 vehicles. You know what I mean? And I was homeless for a whole year, sleeping outside in the cold and, eating the most horrible of food, And by the grace of God, because I was an addict, it didn't bother me too much because I'd done that when I was sick. So now that I'm healthy, all I had to do was just lower my pride, but keep my focus, which I'm still focused. That's why I'm sharing this with you. And so he denied me a T-shirt, you know what I mean? And then I got my buddy, for some reason, I'm an adult. My pops is an adult. Well, I'm gonna call him Bill. That's not my pops. That's not my dad. My father's in heaven. So Bill, that's the name of the guy. I'm gonna say his last name, but so Bill, for some reason, he'll talk to this guy who I introduced him to, which was my friend. He'll talk to him, but he won't talk to me. But here, on another side of that, is he won't talk to me with nobody else there. It's only natural for me to think, so what does he got to hide? What is he scared of? You know, and what was really eating at me, right, is that he tosses the word God and Jesus and the Bible and the kingdom around so freely. It's like in the New Testament it tells you pastors, bishops, priests, deacons, if you cannot take care of your own house, you cannot take care of God's house. And I come from his nuts. I come from his house. I come from his soul. And he can't even look me in my eyes and talk to me. And the thing is, I don't want nothing from me. Because all my prior videos show that I've always been self-sufficient, and the people in my city already know I've always did things on my own. With the love and the help of strangers who've seen good characteristics in me. And so I thank you, America. I thank you, stranger. I thank you no matter what color your skin is, because you was there for me when my own dad wasn't. You was there for me when my family abandoned me. You was there for me when my whole city, everybody just wrote me off as if I was as if I wasn't human. And so now, Todd told me again, I shared with him, my political view. I wanted to, whatever, and he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear none of the stuff that I showed you guys in the video, and then told me, I don't give a fuck about you or nobody else. I'm working in the God's kingdom, and so I don't fuck with you or nobody else, because I ain't working in the God's kingdom. And I'm thinking, did that nigga just hear what he said? How you gonna work on God or in or on God's kingdom, and you don't give a fuck about your own son? I didn't understand that, America. But at first I was mad too, because I was going to hurt him bad, like I wanted to when I was back using drugs, because he helped me get on drugs. He didn't want to give me my first bird. You know what I mean? And got minks and all that stuff, got fat too. Then I was still going to work, and guess what? Me and my dude didn't get paid for 6 months, and we still owed him money for some reason. And my mom's kicked us out. And so now I'm older. I did a little bit of work. I've been waiting for almost 2.5, 3 months to get little punk $200, and he tells me, I don't owe you no money, I owe your friend money. And I'm thinking, I'm your son. You heard me, you was there when I was coming to work. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, this is definitely the result of a slave master, of a slave trader, or a slave breaker. And then when you add in this Scientology thing, you say, man, that's working perfect. No wonder they're making millions of dollars. No wonder they're collecting people's inheritance, because men like my dad, like Bill, and women like Bill, and grandfathers like them, who will give all their shit to the church, not knowing the essence of what they're getting into, man. And I was pissed today, too. I really was. What's up, bro? All right. Good day to you, too, bro. Yeah, I was pissed today. Because I need my little bit of money. Oh, yeah, because we had a construction company. I helped build, you know what I mean? Maybe not 50%, but I damn sure put 20% of my life in that thing. 25%. Like a married wife. And he just totally disregarded everything, man. And really, when I came back to Pittsburgh from Cali, that was like one of my biggest hopes, to build on top of what Bill had. I didn't want to erase him off I wanted to uplift him and show him that thank you for the things that are past when I was a child, like 12 or 9. You know what I mean? And even then, I felt like one of his trophies. Man, funny thing is, him and my mom were born in the same month, and I think their birthdays are 2 days apart. And so I get the same thing from her. You know, I asked her about her and my relationship, and she tells me what her mom didn't do for her, as if it was my fault. You know, folks is making excuses for Bill about his mom dying when he was a kid, his dad dying when he was a kid, as if it's my fault. Today's 2013. Well, 2012, April 1st would be 2013, according to the Hebrew calendar. For the sake of the audience, you know, it's their new year. Oh, and let me tell you this too. Ben, I don't know if I told y'all this already, but he only lit the house, the 13-room house is only maybe like a mile up. And it was cold, I'm disabled, my back hurt, you know what I mean? And he sent a message to somebody else that says I want to come up. And because, you know, I'm like, okay, I'll be a positive force. Asked me to come up. And here, everybody rolled past my crib and even come get me, man. So I'm going to tell, this is for the person who watches this, right? And who changed their life, and you about to go to your moms or your dads or your sisters or somebody that you love or you think love you's house, right? If they don't accept you, do not be mad. And what's keeping me strong and being mindful is that when the Messiah went back to Galilee, when he took his vow to be a Nazarene, they disregarded him too. You know, they disregarded his sobriety, they disregarded his wisdom, they disregarded his scholarship, they disregarded his knowledge, his experiences. You know, they disregarded the whole thing until rich people started inquiring, and all of a sudden everybody started coming around, and when he couldn't be bought or sold out, they wanted to crucify him. Yeah. And so, a lie for a lie, a truth for the truth. And so the Creator gave them the appearance that he was crucified. We have the knowledge. For their own hate. Because it says hate for hate, love for love, cheek, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So here's all these false testimonies about the death of Yeshua, when it was Jesus that died, which was the face of a different man on we got the brother's name. I'm glad I did, because he was an honorable dude. He was no curse or anything like that. But you know, I'm just sharing this with you people, man. It's like, look towards the book of Deuteronomy, the 5 books of Moses, to get through your days, man. And stuff for right now, you know, if you're an addict or alcoholic or a sex fiend or something like that, right. So ladies are right. You know, talk to somebody before you give up your body. Talk to somebody before you surrender your soul. Talk to somebody before you load up that gun or get that bat and stick. Because that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to get high and murder and it's caused a whole lot of havoc, because I'm here in Pittsburgh amongst a whole bunch of havoc. But today I know He who made the raindrops on this phone, and the birds in the sky, and the knowledge to drive the car, and the snow, He's going to take care of them for me. I believe that. I really do. Because I'm angry as hell, man. But guess what? A whole bunch of anger turned positive is a powerful weapon towards wicked souls. So next time, this is Omar Jose sharing with you an experience. And I hope you learn something from it too. You know, I'm learning something every day. And it's just so much is happening that I don't have enough money in video chips. SD chips to keep buying, to keep y'all updated on all these experiences of life. There's always a choice, people. Peace.